So today I want to talk about colds because the winter is coming and I have a cold. This is my tissue roll. My whole brain is coming through my nose. I was on the plane with a head cold and I think you should not do that. Basically, when we were descending, my ears were blocked and I couldn't unblock them anymore and I turned deaf. And it was so painful, but you can't really do anything. Excuse me? Could you tell the pilot not to descend anymore because I have a head cold? It doesn't really work. So I was just silently suffering for myself and nobody even saw me doing that. That was kind of depressing. I guess if you fly with EasyJet, everyone silently suffers anyway. We landed and I was completely deaf on both ears. I always thought if I can choose between blind and deaf, I would rather be deaf than blind. But now I actually don't know anymore. I went to the pharmacy and I told them, hello, I'm deaf. And she said, oh, well, I can't give you anything because this is just what's happening and it takes 2 days to get rid of the deafness. It was a pharmacy. She could have given me anything because I was so desperate to get anything. Sweets that help against deafness, I would have believed her. I just needed a placebo or anything. Sometimes people are so complicated because when you need something, then just give me something. It was the hardest 2 days in a long time because you can't really go anywhere, you know. You lose your social life because you can't meet friends because you don't understand what they're saying. What happens? You just pretend you understand. I don't know if people know that you have the face that actually doesn't know, you know. Ah, Another thing is you lose balance. So you walk on the street, you might fall over. When you walk on the street and you cross the street, you might get hit by a car because you don't hear a car coming when you cross on red or something. So it is just the best thing to stay at home and cry. The only good thing when you're deaf is you can call all your relatives that you should have called like ages ago. Because you don't understand them, you're just on the phone, say, hello, this is Alice, hello, yeah. Then wait for 20 minutes and say, okay, bye-bye. In Austria, we say hachi. Hachi? In England, I think you say hachu. So there is a lot of cultural differences in sneezing even. Hachi, hachu. That's my observation of the day. Apparently, it is not good to sneeze in your hand because the little animals, the bacteria, they survive in your hand more than on clothes. So you just find your opponent and say like, excuse me, and sneeze in their coat or something. When you sneeze on the plane, it is really bad because everything is so tight. So you sit like this and then you have to sneeze. And then you remember, I can't sneeze in my hand, so you turn your head and you explode in the other person's face. Sorry! I think the distribution of sneezing in the plane is further away because of the blood, of the cabin pressure. You know what I mean? I was thinking about this, that I actually want to start my own Wikipedia. It's called Elicidia. Elicidia. Oh, that is nice, Elicidia. So if I talk bullshit, you can just quote me. Where did you get this from? Ah, Elicidia. Ah, delicious. Suffering. It came from my brain, from my ears, to my nose. It's now in my throat, so it sinks down. And then your nose is constantly ringing, you know. So you want to do this. Go like on a tube like this and say, I'm so sorry, but my nose is ringing and I'm deaf. Oh my God, I'm so ill. My mom always says, have warm feet all the time. Get prepared for the winter because it's getting even colder. Not that coldness provides a cold, but it sounds as it does. Don't be cold, otherwise you will get the cold. That could be like an idiom, elicidium. stay healthy and always carry toilet paper with you. It's good in many cases. So if you have to go to the toilet, you have it. It's good for the toilet, it's good for the nose, it's good for just, you know, you can use it as a scarf. You say like, I forgot my scarf, or as a hat, you know, here over the ears if you have hot ears. Yeah, so always carry toilet paper. And what am I doing with my life? I don't know. If you have an answer for this, let me know. Bye.